Stamping Songbird, and today I'm going to make two very simple cards using this stamp set from My Favorite Things, Picture Perfect. It has 6 different images of animals taking selfies with some great sentiments on the sides. So there are 4 big sentiments and then a few small ones. So here I've already stamped 4 of the images. I'm not going to use all of them. I'm just going to use 2. Here I've colored the 3 that I like the most. I didn't quite like the hamster one, so I decided to just go with the cats and dogs. Here I'm using a A2 size card base in black and a green piece of cardstock from this Die Cuts with a View Brights Matte Stack, which comes with 42 sheets, lots of bright colors, and I cut that at 4 and 5 1/4. That's going to go right on top, and I'm going to use my ATG gun for this. So that's already adhered to the card base. And now I've cut this rectangle, which measures about 3 1/4 by 2 3/4. And at the bottom, I just scored some lines to give it the illusion of a Polaroid. And I know Polaroids don't come in black, but I thought the black would look better than white in this case. So I'm taking the first image that I chose, which is the one with the cat on top of the dog. And I did color these images with my Copic markers. So this image is going to go right in the center, and it's going to look like a Polaroid picture. I do have a Polaroid picture die. I think I have 2 of them, but the squared image is too small for those dies, so I just made my own. Here is some paper from a stack that I got with printed paper that is reminiscent of school images, so school buses, alphabet. And I just cut a square and cut that square in half diagonally. And I'm going to place those on the top left and the bottom right of this main image. So I'm just measuring here where I want it, and then I will just adhere it once I'm satisfied. So again, I'm using my ATG gun to adhere these pieces. Liquid glue often makes cards stiff, so I'm trying to use most of the ATG on my cards. But I do use a combination. Here I'm using some foam tape on the back just to pop that up a little bit. And once I'm happy, I will use liquid glue this time to adhere the image at the top. And this is Art Institute glitter glue. Now I'm just missing a sentiment. Because the inside of the card is black, I don't usually write sentiments on the inside. I just leave that to add a note for when I do give the card away. But I want to use one of these sentiments, and I'm going to use the one that says our friendship is picture perfect. And I'm just going to stamp that onto this white piece of cardstock, and I'm going to stamp it and emboss it using green embossing powder. I'm using my stamping platform from Tim Holtz to make sure I have a straight image, and then I'm just going to heat that up after placing the embossing powder, green embossing powder. Once that's all heated up and set, I'm going to just cut that and add a little fishtail at the end, and then add that to the top of my card. So now I'm just deciding where I'm going to have this little banner that reads, our friendship is picture perfect. So I'm thinking that at a diagonal would be best, but I need to add some foam tape to the bottom part of this banner because the photo that is in the center of the card is raised. So in order to even it out, I have to add some foam tape to the bottom of the banner. Once that's done, I'm just going to adhere that right in that bottom section at a diagonal. Just cleaning up some of that excess glue that oozed out. And we're going to call this card actually done. It's very, very simple, but I think it came out really, really cute. Okay, now I'm going to move on to my second card. So similar to the first one, I'm using an A2 card base, except this one is white. And then I am using, from that same Brights pack from Die Cuts with a View, I'm using this salmon pink cardstock to put on the face of the base. And this one does not measure 4 by 5 1/4. It measures just a little bit more than 4 by 5 1/4 because I wanted the border to be a little smaller than the green and black card. Okay, so now I'm going to bring in some American Crafts cardstock stickers. I love using these things, and this one is from a set called Vacaciones, I believe, Vacations, and it's a summary pack, but I really like this Polaroid cardboard sticker, so I want to place that in the center and then place my image on top. So I'm just filling in that middle part because there was a sticker there and I want to use a sticker for something else. So I put in the foam tape just to even it out. And then I can place my image right on top. And the pink and the paper in the green background goes really well with the Polaroid sticker that I have here. Sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second. I think the colors go really well because there is green and pink in the image as well. Okay, now that that's there, I need to add some sentiments, and I'm going to stick to the American Crafts cardstock stickers or cardboard stickers. I'm going to pick 1 or 2 images. I really like this camera, so I want to add the camera, and it is in a pastel color, so it kind of goes together. And speaking of together, I like the sticker called Together. So I want to place that at the bottom. It's a really pretty font, and it's written in glitter. This is a very girly card. And then I'm just going to add the little camera on the right side. Now these stickers are stickers. They're sticky on the back, but in order to make sure that they don't fall off, I am going to add foam tape and Art Institute glitter glue, which is super, super strong. I just want to make sure that none of these pieces come off over time. And I will call this card done. These are super, super simple, but I think they came out so adorable. I did color with Copic markers, and I am going to add a quick sentiment here that says, you help make me my best selfie. So here are the 2 cards. The first one has the cat and the dog. Our friendship is picture perfect. And the second one are 2 cats that say, you make me my best selfie. I hope you enjoyed. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment. Let me know what you want to see next. Until next time, happy crafting. Bye.